Hello everyone, welcome back to DIY Fun Ventures. I got something new for you guys today. I'm going to test a glass polishing solution on my car. So let me show you what it is. I got this D1 glass polishing liquid from Temu, as always. And we're going to see how well this thing works. So I just came to a self car wash, and I'm gonna quickly start the water, and we will start polishing the windshield, and we'll see how this thing actually works and if it actually makes any difference. All right, the direction said just make it wet and put some of the solution on it, and simply use this thing that they provided and just clean the windshield. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do just a half of it so you can see the difference, if it actually did anything. It will do. It's making a weird noise. It feels like it's actually cleaning. I can see that this paste is starting to dry. Interesting how it makes that squeaking sound. Usually that means it's actually clean enough that it actually can't slide anymore. That's why it makes that squeaking sound. Alright, well, there is no information in there that says how long I'm supposed to be doing this for. In the videos they do it within a second, but I don't trust those videos. So, oh, this is actually starting to become a bit more difficult to go through. Look at this, it's like turning into this paste now. Oh, it's starting to dry up. Okay, maybe it's going to work, who knows. Alright, my timer is running out. I only put for 10 minutes and I still have to wash my super dirty car. So I say we rinse it and see what it looks like now before I continue. I'm gonna grab the water really quick. I mean, I do see a difference between the right and left side. Do you guys see that? Huh. I don't know if it's better or worse, to be honest. It seems like it's cleaner. Definitely cleaner. Yeah, can you see that? Can you see this? I don't know if it's better or worse, to be honest. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna actually wash my whole car and use the soap, actually wash it, and then see if there's any difference now after I wash it. Alright, well, I rinsed the whole car, and now we can actually see the difference. Can you guys see the difference? I want to say the right side has more water now than the left side. It feels like, look, I think it made things worse. I feel like the water doesn't come off anymore. It's like it stays on the windshield. Interesting. So the left side, it beads up. You see the beads? And then they quickly fall down. Even though this left corner of it, you can see the oil area, the dirt area, it still hasn't come off. Oh, it stopped. Well, either way, so what do I think? I think it got very, very clean by the looks of it, but I don't know if it's actually going to help during the rain or not. I'm gonna have to do some more testing on this before I have my conclusion. Let's look at it from the inside and see if we see any difference. Okay, well, this is what it looks like from within. As much water as before. Actually, I want to say it's worse than on the right side. So this is 2 days after I washed my car and did that polishing. We had some rain, a little bit of a drizzle as my car was parked outside. You can see everything dried up on a windshield. So what I'm gonna do today as a quick test, I'm gonna try to wipe the windshield with a dry towel and see if these water stains come off easy or not. I mean, I don't know if that treatment is gonna do anything for this windshield, but we'll see. Let me grab a towel. So I got this dry towel and I'm just gonna simply try to wipe it. Well, yeah, the dust is coming off, and I mean, it's not sticky, and I feel like water drops aren't coming off. So that polishing treatment didn't add any water repelling capabilities, nor did it make cleaning any easier. Granted, the windshield is super slick, much better than it was before, because it was super dirty. Do you see this line right here? So this portion of the windshield hasn't been cleaned, and no matter what I do, this burned area doesn't come off. Windex, glass cleaner, whatever I've used is just stuck. So I'm going to be cleaning this part with that polisher, and we'll see how that cleans later, of course, when I do my next car wash, which is going to be end of this week. But so let's see if this side gets cleaned. Oh. Okay, well, so since my windshield is pretty dirty, especially this side, like I can feel the towel dragging here. This one is somewhat dragging, but towel has the same exact effect on the water drops on this side as on the other side, meaning that polishing solution didn't do anything to the water repelling capabilities of this windshield. But it did, like I said, make it a bit more slicker, like there is nothing grabbing to a towel, so at least it did that. Alright, well, a few more days and then we'll go to car wash and I will spray this. We'll see what it looks like, if the water runs off better or not. I doubt we're gonna see any difference between two sides. And then of course I will clean that area, or I'll polish that area, and we'll see if polishing solution will remove that burnt portion of the glass. Alright, see you guys later. It's Friday evening and I decided to actually continue with our experiment here in the garage. Instead of going to the car wash and rushing there so the timer doesn't run out and wasting money, I decided I'm just gonna do the rest here. Unfortunately, it's a bit difficult to see here under this light. Can you guys see the burned area? I don't know why my phone is acting weird. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do today is I'm actually going to do this here, the polishing. I'm gonna do the polishing here, and then later I'll go to a car wash and rinse it off there, and we'll see what it looks like. So I got myself a spray. Let's change it to actual Yeah, much better. Let's make this wet. Look how. I wonder if I was to spray this side, the clean side that we did, if it would look the same. Interesting. Yeah, still the same. I'll wipe this off later. I do see that this side seems like it's more. Do you see how it kind of is bright here and no brightness there? I guess maybe this is because there's oil still on the screen, and maybe that's the oil that's reflecting like this. I did notice when I was driving in the evening that I had a little less glare on my side, so maybe this polishing does something to, you know, to at least clean all the oils and get rid of the glare, which is pretty good. All right, so let's start the polishing process. I mainly want to do this part. I can feel, ooh, oh my gosh, it looks like it's coming off already. Wait a minute, really? Nope, so you guys can see how you can see the outlines still. We'll see if this will actually remove this or not. It still feels like it's scraping, but oh, we'll see. This is definitely dirty. You guys can see how it's sticking to this area. Let's continue scrubbing this, and how's it going? My neighbor just came by, so we had a conversation for a minute, and looks like this started to dry up. Interesting, but I don't see this damn thing working at all. So I don't know if this is actually gonna clean this or not. We'll continue for a few more minutes. Whoa. Oh, it's drier now, and I feel like it's kind of polishing. I don't know why they said spray with water first and then do it. I guess so you could maybe have enough time before it dries. Feels different now. Oh, look, I don't see the outline anymore. Interesting. Oh, the outline is gone. Oh, this whole thing is getting drier now. Okay, it looks like it's coming off. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually use the towel and polish it. This wasn't in their, well, in their directions it says use a wet towel to polish it and clean it off. But let's see. Oh my gosh, it looks like it actually cleaned it. Hold on, let's clean it better. I'm gonna pause this for a second. All right. Well then, it is actually completely gone. Okay, well, initially I didn't think it was gonna work, but as the paste started to dry up, it actually quickly removed everything. So you want to spray your windshield a little and smear it all over, and then in the smaller portions just quickly continue wiping it or polishing it. And I want to say this thing actually came out really good. The windshield doesn't catch anything anymore. Used to be kind of grinding. Now it's perfect. All those little things that you see, little dots, those are all rock chips. This actually came out really good, and it feels so smooth now. Maybe I should have done both sides in a garage instead of rushing it in there. But this would be a good test. When I go to a car wash, we'll see if my proper polishing has any difference than what I did the other day in a car wash when I was quickly rushing and doing this. Alright, well, next part will be when I do this in a car wash. I'll record this in a car wash when it's daytime. See you guys, bye bye. So I'm back at the gas station, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I went ahead and did all of the windows just because after I finished recording yesterday, I realized that the glass was so much more shinier, like it gave it a bit more life. So I went ahead and I did all of my other windows and even the mirrors, and everything looks so much nicer and cleaner. So I can wait to go ahead and wash the car now and see if I see any difference. All right, well, that's finally the time to check and see what it looks like. I mean, I think it's working pretty well. What do you guys think? It doesn't turn into tiny little bubbles, but it's like one even flow of water that quickly goes down. And it's so nice and clean. Yeah, I'm gonna dry the car and we will look at it after we dry one. So I went ahead and I dried the windows, and can you see how shiny it is now? There's nothing on the glass. The glass is nice and shiny, no stains, and the glass got really smooth. And yeah, so let's see if we can. Yeah, look how shiny it is. And I did that on all of the windows, and all of the windows are now like brand new, super nice and shiny. Even the mirror is nice and clean. So I really like how it removed all of the years from the glass. Well, I'm back in the car. Now that I'm done with this experiment, I want to say a few words. This product is nothing that they show in the videos that you see online. It's not some sort of a magic that's gonna protect your glass and keep it clean and things like that. But it did do a real good job on actually polishing the glass. My car has been under the sun for many years. I park it outside when I'm at work 5 days a week and cooks under the sun and under the trees and such. and I had a hard time cleaning the windows. But with this product, it actually did pretty well. All of my windows are like brand new, nice and clean and shiny. So for $5 from Temu, I think it's a pretty good deal. Now the price of the product constantly changes there depending on the deals you get. So it might be 5, maybe 10, maybe free, who knows. I will leave a link for you guys in the description. I make no money from this product. If you're interested and you want to buy it, just for your convenience, I'll leave a link there. Until then, I want to say thank you for watching this video. And if you did enjoy this video and you learned something, please go ahead and hit that like button, and of course subscribe. That would help my channel a lot. Thank you and have a good day. Bye bye.